Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. And today I'm going to talk about what a narcissist doesn't want you to know. Narcissists in general will never tell you everything about what's going on in their life, who they're talking to, what they're doing, and especially the covert narcissist, you guys. So I'm going to go over a few things that the narcissist doesn't want you to know. The first thing is when the narcissist targeted you, and they target people, they saw something in you that they wanted, okay? But of course, they don't come out and tell you, oh, I want your money, or, oh, I want to use you for sex. And they love bomb you, they charm you, they kill you with kindness, attention, and affection to get whatever that supply is. So the first thing that a narcissist will never tell you, okay, is their true intentions. They are, misleading and deceptive. You're thinking that this person is in for love because they're going to use love to get that supply when their intentions were very different, okay? And people get fooled by the amount of attention the narcissist gives them and also by the narcissist's words. There's a lot of lonely people out there. So when the narcissist comes around and they know that you're looking for love, okay, they are going to use the love card to try to win you over. So a narcissist doesn't want you to know that their intentions are not the same as yours. Next, what else does a narcissist not want you to know? A narcissist, and I'm going to go with the covert narcissist, is always talking behind your back. What they don't want you to know is that they're talking about you to other people. And who do they talk to? They talk to the flying monkeys. Most of the time, that could be their family. They're talking about you behind your back. And especially if you're married to them, they're going to be talking to, their toxic family, if they have a toxic family or regular family, or their flying monkeys, their friends. So what they don't want you to know is that they're gossipers and they're talking about you behind your back, okay? What else does a narcissist not want you to know? A narcissist never wants you to know that they are a liar, okay? They will talk and try to, they're going to give you lies and pretend that it's the truth. They're going to try to pretend that they actually believe those lies to the point where you think like, well, they're delusional. But the narcissist is aware of what they're doing. They know when they're lying and when they're not lying. So they never want you to think that they're lying. Even if you have the goods on that narcissist and you show them the fact, you have proof that they're lying, they will still deny to the end, okay? Because they want to create confusion in your mind. They want to create, that cognitive dissonance where you don't know what's right and you don't know what's wrong because you're looking at this person and they're so convincing. They have such conviction in how they're telling you how, this is the truth and everything. And you're saying to yourself, well, how could this be the truth? But look at how, they're really pleading their case. Well, they don't want you to know that they're lying. So they're putting on a big act to pretend that they believe that lie. Okay. And this is where I have, an issue when people say, they don't know what they're doing. They do know what they're doing because they lie to certain people and certain people they don't lie to. So they're able to distinguish who to lie to and who not to lie to. They lie to people that, they need to get something out of them or, to protect themselves from having to take accountability and face shame. Okay, what else does a narcissist want you to know? A narcissist doesn't want you to know that they're creeping on social media. Most narcissists are creeping on social media. Most narcissists are on social media. It could be there's so many options. It could be WhatsApp. It could be Instagram. It could be Facebook. And they will, try to convince you, oh, you could look at my phone after they've erased everything off the phone. They'll say, oh, I'm always with you. How could I be lying? How could I be cheating? But when they're not with you, they find a way to cheat, okay? The other thing is that a narcissist never tells you, okay, that when you go on a break with a narcissist, you're thinking that the break is, you're taking your time and they're taking their time. But when you say a break to a narcissist, that is basically giving them the green light to go out and have sex with other people. Because in a way, that's how they interpret it. They can go out and they can go have their fun. Oh, we're on a break. And then when you get back together and you call the narcissist out on that and you say, well, why were you with these other people? The narcissist is going to say something to the effect of, well, we were broken up. But see, you were not officially broken up. You were just giving each other time. But a narcissist isn't going to tell you that they're going out, and being with other people. They're going to say, oh, I just need time to myself. I have a big project at work, or I just need to clear my head or something. That is basically to just put you on the back burner so they could go out and do what they want to do. See, maybe they have an interest in somebody else, so they're going to use the excuse, oh, let's take a break. They're going to see what happens with that other supply, and if it doesn't work out, guess what? They're back from the break. And you're thinking that they're just taking time for themselves, but they're actually out, trying to find somebody better, okay? Or they're just trying to have fun. What else does a narcissist not want you to know, okay? A narcissist doesn't want you to know that they live secret lives, okay? If they're not cheating on you, they are definitely talking to other people. They have other connections. They're especially a covert narcissist, they're doing things behind your back, okay? They're talking to people that you don't even know that they're talking to, okay? Even if it's just to set up in the future if things don't work out with you. The other thing a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that they don't trust you, okay? They portray that they trust you, but they don't trust you. Narcissists don't trust anybody. They don't even trust their own family, but they'll pick their family over you if they had to trust somebody. They're afraid of being hurt. So a narcissist, understand this, they justify what they do because it's a survival tactic in their mind. They're doing what they have to do to protect themselves from shame, protect themselves from taking accountability, and protect themselves so that they can get whatever supply they need to get. Because in their minds, they feel everybody is corrupt, everybody is, cheating, everybody's doing bad things. So, they don't want anybody to ever get over on them, but they don't want you to know that. So what a narcissist will do is they'll say, oh, I trust you. Oh, I'll never lie to you. So whatever comes out of the narcissist's mouth, know that it's the opposite. So if they sit there and they say, oh, I trust you, deep down, they don't trust you. If they say to you, oh, I'm monogamous, I'm a one-woman guy, or I'm a one-man woman, or something like that, they are the opposite, okay? The other thing that a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that in the beginning, during the love bombing stage, they want to earn your trust. That's why they want to fool you with the future faking, saying, oh, we're going to have this great life together. And they talk about marriage really soon because they know that's what you want, okay? They're going to build up this fantasy in your mind. But the whole goal of that is to earn your trust, because once they have your trust, then they know they can get whatever they want to get out of you. Your guard is down. Once you trust somebody, you guys, pretty much your guard is down and they can do what they want. They know that they've got you and that, you're not going anywhere, that now you're becoming codependent on the narcissist. Now they know that you're sweating them and they feel they have the upper hand. Okay, they have the control of you now. The other thing a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that they want control. They want to control how things are done in the house. They want to control who you talk to. They want to control, everything about you, okay? What you say to people, how you dress, because, they've got to feel that power and control, but they won't say that. They'll say, oh, we're a partnership. We're equal. But meanwhile, they're always going to have their little criticisms here and there of you should do this, you should do that. Why do you empty the dishwasher this way? Why don't you, wash the floors every day? Why do you park the car crooked in the driveway? Because they want control. They want to tell you what you should be doing so that they could be the authority on things. The other thing a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that they are deeply insecure people. So again, what do? They portray the opposite of who they are. This is how narcissists fool people. This is how they snag somebody in the beginning, because they portray that they're this strong person. They're in your corner. They'd have your back. They're your ride or die and everything like that. They've got you. Oh, they're strong. Oh, they don't back down from anybody. But when the chips are down, the narcissist gets going. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to be inconvenienced. They don't want to be burdened. If they can get, something out of somebody else that's offering the same thing you're offering, they will be happy with that. They don't need you. And that brings me to my next point. Another thing a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that you are just an object to them. They don't regard you and look at you as a human being with feelings. They don't care about feelings, okay? They don't care about feelings. What they care is, what can you do for me, okay? So you are replaceable. But they'll never tell you that. They'll tell you, oh, I'm with you because you have a beautiful heart. If you ever ask a narcissist, why do you love me so much? Because they're always proclaiming their love in the beginning. They're going to give you some bullshit like, oh, you're a good mother. Oh, you're a good person. I'm not about the superficial. I could get a good looking girl or good looking guy. That's not what I'm about. I love your heart. I love that you're a good person. When in fact, it's the opposite, because they are superficial. They are materialistic. They like shiny new toys, all right? But a narcissist will never tell you that, okay? They are very, very superficial and materialistic. What else does a narcissist not tell you? A narcissist doesn't tell you that those people they call just friends, or that's their home girl or home guy, is actually somebody that they are intimate with. What better way to downplay a situationship or another supply that they're having fun with by telling you, well, that's just a friend, okay? That's just a friend. And a narcissist, what they'll do is they'll say, oh, you're so jealous and that's just a friend. Then they're going to flip it on you and say that you're a jealous person. And they're going to plant that seed to the point where you're afraid to even question them on anything, because their goal is to make you insecure. What a narcissist does is they project all their toxicity onto you. They'll say you're insecure. They'll say you have trust issues. Nobody says you have trust issues more than a cheating narcissist who's out creeping on you. And this is what they'll do. They'll say, oh, you're insecure because you got hurt in your prior relationships. Oh, you have trust issues. Or, there's something mentally wrong with you, to the point where you question yourself and you say, maybe I am controlling. They'll call you the one who's controlling because you ask them where they're going and what they're doing. All right. But, if they ask you, it's okay. It's not controlling. There's a double standard when you're dealing with a narcissist. They can say and do what they want, but you better not, because if you are, then they're going to come at you and, criticize, judge you, and put you down. So, narcissists are not fair and equitable. There's nothing fair when you're dealing with a narcissist. It's their way or the highway. And the reason that they have this independence is because they have other supply. As long as they have a lot of other supply, and they have it because of social media, you are replaceable to the narcissist. But they'll never tell you that. They're going to tell you what you want to hear, because this is how they push and pull and manipulate you. This is why they run hot and cold. When they're running cold with you, it's because they've either got you in their pocket, they know they got you, or they have somebody else that they're putting their time and interest in on the side and talking to them when they're not around you. And when they're running hot with you is usually in the beginning of the relationship, or, if they're trying to hoover you back in or draw you back in because they feel you pulling away. So it's a manipulation of your emotions. This is exactly what they're doing. They're playing with your feelings, okay? So, you guys, this is why I tell you, you can't believe what comes out of somebody's mouth because people are full of shit. You've got to go by their actions. What are their actions showing you? If you're not seeing consistency, then you know you're dealing with a fake one, okay? I don't give a shit what they say to you, and I don't give a shit if they're nice at certain times. If they're not consistent with it and they're not acting like a normal person, they're running stone cold on you or distant or aloof, or they could care less about, whether you're even in the room or distant, that's what they really think about you. That, okay? That's how they really feel about you. And when they're being nice to you, it's because they're just trying to draw you back in, okay? Because somebody who really cares about you will never, ever want to see you hurting. Understand that. When somebody loves you and somebody cares about you, they will never want to see you hurt. They will go out of their way to prevent you from being hurt. But the way a narcissist fools you is in the beginning, they pretend to be your hero. They pretend to be your savior. They pretend to stand up for you to other people that you may be having a problem with. But it's all an act to earn your trust so that they can get in. Once they've got you, then you will see the true person, the true character of that narcissist. And that's why I say it's not just about telling them no. See, people say, oh, when you tell the narcissist no, then you really see the true them. Yes and no, okay? Some of them could put on the act. You'll see the true character of that narcissist when you've got nothing to offer them. When you're down and out. When you're down and out, that's when you're going to see who's there for you and who's not. And the person that's there for you is the person that's there for you and has nothing to gain from it, okay? So this is how you could test a narcissist, by not offering them any supply. If they're after you for sex, don't give them sex right away unless they earn it. If they're after you for money, don't give them a dime. Don't give them a fucking dime, okay? You don't owe these people anything. You are not completely committed and married to them, that you have made that formal commitment, all right? So, people have to earn these things. And this is the problem. People give away supply too easily because somebody tells them they love them. Stop it, you guys. Don't be a sucker. Just because somebody tells you they love you, how the fuck do you know they love you? What have they shown you that they love you? What have they done? Have they gone out of their way? But beware, a narcissist will go out of their way in the beginning. Are they going out of their way 6 months or a year into it? Are they doing that? Then you can see if this person really, means what they say. But see, narcissists, they won't tell you these things, okay? They won't tell you who they truly are. They hide behind a mask because they're deceptors. They don't want you to see that they don't have true intentions. Narcissists do not have good intentions. Their intentions are to hurt you. And that's how you know that they are aware that they are hurting you, because they have to put on that mask. If they were not aware, they would not have to put on that mask. But they have to hide themselves because they know they are doing something, devious. But they justify it because they feel that it is a survival tactic that they have to do to survive and get whatever supply to make themselves feel better. The other thing a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that they have impulse control problems. And a lot of them are very sexually promiscuous. But they'll never tell you that. They'll never tell you that. What they'll do is they'll use sex as a means to show you love, when really it's only sex to them. Okay? They're using sex to manipulate you. Female covert narcissists do this all the time. They'll sex you out. All right. And they're trying to make it like, oh, they're so in love with you. Oh, they want to be intimate with you and everything like that. When really, they just want to get you pussified so that you do anything for them. So this is how they do it, you guys. They try to they work in your emotions. They're working your emotions to break you down so that, they realize they get more bees with honey. But it's all an act and it's all temporary. Once they get what they want, they're off on their merry way. The other thing a narcissist will never tell you is that they get bored fast. They'll tell you, oh, I love you unconditionally. Oh, you and I are going to be together forever. I'll never leave you. biggest bullshit you ever heard. I'll never leave you. How the fuck you know you're never going to leave somebody? You don't know what life could throw down the pike, you know? Even if somebody is not a narcissist, you don't know what could happen. Married people 20, 30 years end up splitting up for whatever reason. All right? So it's all bullshit. What they're telling you is just what you want to hear. So, you know, they tell you all these things to get whatever they want and to deceive and get that supply off you. Another thing a narcissist will never tell you is that they are a thief, okay? 9 times out of 10, a narcissist is going to rob you in some way. They'll rob possessions that you have. They'll rob money out of your bank. They'll rob your children. They'll rob your soul. They'll rob your spirit. They are going to suck the life out of you. Yes, they're energy vampires, but they also steal things from you, okay? You'll find if you're dealing with a real narcissistic person, you can't trust them around anything valuable because that's how they lift themselves up, by having valuable materialistic things, and they will try to steal it from you. Covert narcissist will try to steal it sometimes legally by, for instance, in inheritances, they will do that by becoming power of attorney and trying to steal your inheritance by taking control of the estate. So they are very dangerous in that sense. You can never, ever, ever trust a narcissist, and especially a covert narcissist, because they're going to smile to your face and they're going to steal behind your back and talk about you behind your back. And that brings me to my next point. Narcissists will never tell you that they're gossipers. They love to talk about other people. Okay, so the people that are gossiping with you, again, the old saying goes, those who gossip with you will gossip about you behind your back. Somebody that's gossiping with you, you can't trust them. Period. End of story. You cannot trust them. The other thing a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that they hide money. They hide money with their family. It's under another name. They hide money in a shoebox. They hide money, any which way. They hide money with a friend. Can you hold this on for me? They hide, sometimes they hide real estate. They may own real estate that you don't know about, and they're a silent partner. They could be silent partners in business deals where it's under another name. But if you're dealing with a covert narcissist, understand this. That covert narcissist has hidden money somewhere. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've seen it time and time again. So covert narcissist loves to play the victim. Oh, poor me. Oh, I don't have money. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. 9 times out of 10, that covert narcissist is doing better than you ever knew, all right? Because they usually have a lot of different hustles going on, and they have money that you don't know about. Another thing a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that when the relationship starts breaking down, they've got their backup plan in place. They've already started talking to other people. When they start to see that you're seeing through them and that you're starting to realize this is a bunch of lies, this is a bunch of bullshit, what's the first thing that narcissist is going to do? They're going to be contacting other supply and lining it up because they see the relationship is starting to crumble with you. So they didn't just jump into a new relationship when the relationship ended with you. They had that person when they were with you. Understand that. They had that person when they were with you. And some of them have that the whole time. Another thing a narcissist doesn't want you to know, in some cases, is that they're never broken up with their ex. They're still seeing their exes, but they may have their troubled times where they come out and they see you and they're telling you that they're single. That a narcissist that's still with their ex is not going to tell you they're still with their ex. And people come to me all the time and they say, oh, they went back to their ex. I tell them, most likely they were always with their ex, or they were still contacting their ex and you didn't know about it. They didn't just all of a sudden reach out to their ex after they broke up with you. They were talking to that ex. There was still an emotional connection there with that ex. But that's something that a narcissist doesn't want you to know, because a narcissist will always portray that they're single. Even if they're married, they're going to portray to other people that they're single. So again, you guys, here's the rule. Whatever they portray they are, know that they are the opposite. The other thing a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that when they talk about why their relationship broke up with their ex, and they say their ex did X, Y, and Z to them, it is them that did X, Y, and Z to their ex. They're talking about what they did to their ex. It's not what their ex did to them. So what they'll say is, oh, my ex was always cheating on me. My ex was always ghosting on me. And 9 times out of 10, it was the narcissist who was cheating, the narcissist who was ghosting, but they're going to project all that shame onto their ex, and they don't want you to know that. So they're going to make you think that their ex was this terrible, horrible person, controlling, everything like that, when really the narcissist is just talking about themselves, okay? And lastly, what a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that when you cause a narcissistic injury, when you criticize, judge the narcissist, or you put them down or cause any kind of shame to that narcissist is going to seek revenge on you. What a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that when they say they forgive and forget you, they never forgive and forget. They'll bring that up years down the line, and they will try to, punish you for whatever narcissistic injury you did to them. It's never over when you cause a narcissistic injury and you hurt that narcissist's ego, all right? When you hurt the narcissist's ego, they are going to be looking for blood. And if you're dealing with a covert narcissist, they'll sit there and they'll pretend like, no, it's fine. Let's just sweep it under the rug. But trust and believe it's never forgotten. And that covert narcissist is going to do major damage by trying to get other people against you. They're going to use other people to do their dirty work against you. A covert narcissist manipulates the outsiders to try to hurt you. All right. So when they say they forgive you or it's all forgotten or let's move on, it's not all forgotten. They're going to want to seek revenge on you, and they're going to want to hurt you in some way for causing them a hurt. How dare you hurt them? How dare you? Okay. Here's the mindset of a narcissist, you guys. A narcissist will never let you ever get over on them. Never. That is their biggest fear, that you will never, ever get over on them. You'll never cheat on a narcissist because they're going to beat you to the punch and cheat on you first, okay? You'll never steal from a narcissist because they're going to steal from you first. So they're not trusting, they're con artists, they're liars, they're manipulators, they're deceivers, they misled you, and they don't look at you as a person, you're an object to them. They are basic users. They are people, a lot of times, they're people that are looking for a come up, and they do it all by charisma and charm and, going out of their way for you in the beginning. You say to yourself, oh, they were so nice. They offered to pick up my kids from school. Oh, they're so nice. They're playing with my kids and they're so nice. All of that niceness is bullshit, okay? Nobody is that fucking nice, and especially in the beginning when they don't know you, unless you got something they really want, and that's usually money in that case, all right? So what a narcissist doesn't want you to know is that they're an insecure person that's looking to get over on you for something, okay? And they're going to lie, cheat, steal, and do whatever they can do to satisfy their urges and their pleasures to make them, lift up that fragile ego of them so that they could feel like they're something. The goal of the narcissist is to feel like they're important. That's why I tell you, you want to kill a narcissist? Make them feel like they're nothing. Smile at them, look happy, and it will kill the narcissist. Don't react. When they try to trigger you with that reactive abuse, you've got to think before you react and say, this person's trying to trigger me. Let me just give them a smile, like a sarcastic smile like they give, and walk away like I know your game. I'm not taking the bait. And you walk away and let them know that, you know what, you're better than that. You're not going to fall and succumb to their little games, okay? So, you guys, I'm losing my voice. So let me end this podcast. These are the things that a narcissist doesn't want you to know. They're a fake They're a phony. They were never an authentic person, and they were never, ever 100% in on the relationship. They were never transparent. And people say to me, well, did they ever love me or something? They may have cared about you, but they didn't love you because they don't know what love is. Love is to sacrifice. And when somebody loves you, they don't want to see you hurt. A narcissist doesn't care if you're hurting. So how could they love you? They don't love you. All right. They may have enjoyed your company. They may have had good times with you, but that they didn't love you because they don't care if they hurt you. Okay. They have no empathy. They're only worried about satisfying their pleasures and their cravings. Okay. Because they're an empty shell inside. Because of their childhood development, they never felt like they were anything. They were probably invalidated as a child. They didn't have control. And now they have this constant need to fill up that empty hole inside themselves. And the way a lot of them do it is by putting you down to lift themselves up. Because again, what did I say? The narcissist wants to feel important. So you know what? Get away from these people. Get the fuck away from them. They're horrible. They're miserable. And they will leave you for dead if you're sick. So you guys, I'm telling you, it's a new year. Cut them out of your life and keep the people in your life that truly show you that they care. They're there for you when you're down. All right? So I hope that helps you. If it does, hit the subscribe button and please share the podcast on your social media. I would truly appreciate it. Have a great day, you guys. If you guys are having a problem in your dating or relationship, or you're dealing with somebody maybe that's narcissistic, you don't know if they're a narcissist, or you're just having problems, you're in a toxic relationship, and you need some clarity on it, go to the link in the podcast description for my website where I offer email and phone coaching. If you have a quick question, just a quick question, and you want to get a video sent back to you answering your question, there's also a link there for Vizio where I will send you a personalized video answering your question. Hi, you guys, it's Yaz, and I want to tell you about my 2 books on Amazon. The first book is Regain Your Power. It's all about power and relationship. Who has the power in the relationship? And it goes into all of that, okay? The other book is Signs He's Not Into You, He's Wasting Your Time, okay? Check it out. It gives you a lot of good clues as to whether you're with somebody who's a real one or somebody who's just going to waste your time. You could read them both with Kindle's free trial membership. So check it out. Link is in the podcast description. Hi, you guys. I just want to let you know that the Game Exposed now has their merchandise available. Check out the link in the bio, and you could go check it out. There's cool hoodies, cool sweatpants, cool hats. So go to the bio for the link. And also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook at The Game EXP 123, and also on Instagram, The Game EXP 123. Okay? And have a great day.